Assalamu alaikum and good evening everyone. Welcome to the IELTS class today. আজকে আমাদের ক্লাসের বিষয় হচ্ছে speaking part 2. As you know, speaking part 2 is an individual long term. That means you will have a cue card. এখানে একটি টপিকের উপর আপনাকে অনেকক্ষণ বলতে হবে. And before you speak, you will get a 1-minute head start to take note. Okay? So 1 minute আপনাকে নোটস নিতে হবে and then depending on those notes you have to give or deliver a speech for at least 2 minutes. Now the difficult part is that to understand the question and understanding the keywords. তো keywords গুলো খুঁজে বের করা কিউ কার্ড থেকে এবং সেই keywords অনুযায়ী আপনাকে বলতে হবে and you have to cover those points which are most important thing. Now we'll go to one of the topic as you see here on the screen. This is a sample cue card. As you can see here, there is one topic given and there are 3 bullet points or 3 points that you have to cover in your speech. And finally there is one more suggestion that you have to cover later on. So প্রথমে আপনি শুরু করবেন the topic itself. So when you get this topic or when you take notes, you have to take notes on those individual key points or those keywords. So describe the neighborhood you lived in when you were a child. So first of all, remember that you are talking about something which was in past. So most importantly, past কিছু বলতে গেলে আমাদের tense ঠিক রাখতে হবে, but still the main point is the neighborhood. You are going to talk about the neighborhood. You have to recollect the memories of the neighborhood and then you have to speak about it. But that's not the thing here. The main thing is here the 3 points. Now, where in your town or city the neighborhood was, what kind of people lived there, what it was like to live in this neighborhood. So, what are the keywords here? The first keyword is where. কোথায় ছিল? You have to give the location, you have to give the factual details of that place. Then you have to talk about the people, kind of people. So you underline people here. You have to give specific details about the people who lived there at that time. Of course, you are communicating in past. Next, what it was like to live in this neighborhood. So you have to give your opinion, your feelings, you have to recollect them and you have to speak on them. The topic ta kemon chilo shei neighborhood thakata. So these 3 points you have to cover, but still these 3 points will not take you long to keep speaking on. And that's why in the end there is an elaborated point, as you see, and explain whether you would like to live in this neighborhood in the future. এবং আপনি এই neighborhood-এ future-এ থাকতে পছন্দ করবেন কিনা. So in that case, you have to elaborate more on why, the reasons and the rationales you have to give there. So this is how you have to jot down the ideas, you have to take note and you have to speak for 2 minutes. And if you understand the topic properly and if you can find out the keywords and cover them properly, it will not be a big deal. It's just a piece of cake. And with proper practice, you can do well, of course. So thank you for today.